Hey guys, Skypocalypse here, and today we're gonna do something a little bit totally different today. So I got the Dragonborn DLC a long time ago. I actually finished it a long time ago, but anyway, we are in Tel Mithryn in Solstein. So I thought I'd do something a little bit different because I'm hearing a lot of rumors around YouTube about Skyrim and the truth about bound weapons. So I thought I'd do a video, the truth about bound weapons. Everybody's been saying, oh, you can only find a bound bow in one place. So I actually tried it out. I went there and I got the bound bow there. Now everybody knows about, or if you don't know about it, just look it up on YouTube, where to get the bound bow. Most people are saying, if you want to get the bound bow, go to Fort Amel. It's kind of southeast of Iverstead, and kind of southwest of Windhelm. There, go to Fort Amel and do it before you start the Civil War quest line, because if you do it after you start the Civil War quest line, the bound bow will not be there. I actually found this to be somewhat true and somewhat not true. You go in there, you go into the prison, and on your left there's going to be a bucket next to a shelf. You take a lantern out of the bucket, you flip the bucket over, and there's the bound bow. Well, it's kind of like that all over the rest of Skyrim, especially if you have the DLCs installed. So that's how I got my bound bow, is I went to Fort Amel and I got the bound bow there. But if you come to Tel Mithryn, if you have the Dragonborn DLC installed, and you talk to this guy, Talvis, you talk to Talvis.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
You ask him, what have you got for sale?
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Alright, now you look at his books. Now I got the bound dagger from this guy. That's how I got the bound dagger. So you come over here, he has the bound bow. Come on guys, he's selling the bound bow. And actually, I'm gonna go over his spells real quick to see if I missed anything. Because I'm pretty sure I have every spell in the game right now. I know I'm missing a couple from the from the Dawnguard DLC. I know I'm missing a couple from the Dawnguard DLC because for some reason I finished the Soul Cairn quest, and I came back a while later. I'm like, there's a couple bosses in there. I want to take those bosses out, and I could not go back in the Soul Cairn. And I know I don't have Ash Runes, so I'm gonna buy that. I guess I missed an alteration spell in the all alteration spells in the game. That's kind of saddening, actually. That's embarrassing. Jeez. I think it's alteration. Yeah, it's alteration. My favorite though. So anyway, we're talking about conjuration here. We're talking about the bound weapons. And I was also exploring around a little bit. And I found two other places where there's a bound bow. I think one of them was somewhere here in Solstein. I think, if I'm right, if you go to Ramshackle Trading Post, I think he has a bound bow there for you to sell. So let's just go there real quick and see if it's true. I cannot fast travel. Oh, I'm stupid. First, let's go downstairs and go outside, and then go there and see if it's true. Okay, anyway, I came to Ramshackle Trading Post. For some reason, that guy's not there. But I did get his bow, so that's pretty cool. And I just remembered I came to Fort Frostmoth. No, it was High Point Tower. High Point Tower. When you do the quest for the guy at Tel Mithryn, you will be able to go inside of High Point Tower and clear it out. I don't even know why it's called High Point Tower because you go down, you don't go up. But anyway, you go to High Point Tower, and at the very end of it, I did find a bound bow there. Also, I was having a little bit of fun around here, and I found a bound bow at Hroldriff's house, south end of Solstein. I found a bound bow there. Now, if you're thinking none of these are true and you're trying all this out and you can't find anything, you can't find the bound bow where I'm finding the bound bows, I know one other place where you can find a bound bow in the game, and it's at the College of Winterhold, so I'm going to show you guys that real quick before I end the video. Okay guys, anyway, I came to the College of Winterhold. I can't find the guy, but anyway, you come to the College of Winterhold and you talk to the guy that does the conjuration. Because remember, there's one guy for each school of magic in the College of Winterhold that specializes in it. So you talk to the guy about conjuration, the same guy that I did in a previous video to get the Master Conjuration spell. So you talk to that guy, and you ask what he has for sale. He should have a bound bow for sale. He did last time I was here, so hopefully he should now. And now you're probably wondering, the title of this video is The Truth About Bound Weapons. Why are you only talking about the bound bow? Well, I guess since we're doing that, I might as well add a little bit kick to it. While you're working on your conjuration perk tree, and you get conjuration dual casting, and you also get mystic binding, conjuration dual casting, mystic binding, and whatever else you want. Soul Stealer. Alright, so conjuration dual casting, mystic binding, Soul Stealer, and Oblivion binding. This is what, in the previous video I did, I had Oblivion binding. This is what gave me able to hit them with one shot and they kind of like, they go. Only one hit and they're gone. Oblivion binding, that's what you want for that to work. I don't know if it works without it. I'm going to have to comment on my own video there to show that that's what you need for that to work. But anyway, you get your bound weapons. Did you know with any bound weapon, we're going to use a bound dagger and bound sword here for example. When you dual cast a bound weapon, now this bound weapon is going to last 3 times as long as the bound weapon I'm casting right now. And it's going to be twice as strong. Now that's one thing, I don't know if you guys knew that about bound weapons, but that is also one of the truths about bound weapons. You get dual casting. If you dual cast one weapon, it's going to go into your left hand. If you're using a bound bow, or, a bound sword or a bound dagger, dual cast is going to go into one hand. That will last 3 times as long as the one in your right hand, and it'll be twice as strong on hits. So there, we just waited 1 hour. The one in my right hand's gone, the one in my left hand is still there. We're going to wait another hour. There, the one in my left hand went away. I kind of tested a while back. I think the one in your left hand will last an hour and a half in the game, and the one in your right hand will only last about a half hour in the game. Now, we're going to go look at the other weapons. Bound battle axe and bound bow. Did you know? Casting the bound battle axe like this is one thing. Casting it like this is another thing. Casting it like this is another thing. Same thing with the bound bow. This works the same exact way with the bound bow. I'm just going to use the bound battle axe as an example. If you cast it like this, it's going to last the usual 30 seconds. If you cast it like this, now it's going to be just as strong, just as powerful as it would be if you're casting it with one hand, but it's going to last twice as long. Sometimes it doesn't work casting it like that. Sometimes you gotta cast it a few times for it to work. Something else you might want to know. The only time when a bound bow, not a bound bow, the only time when a bound weapon will be stronger than it usually is if you are Conjuration dual casting it like so, like you see it on the screen. That is the only time that a bound weapon will be twice as strong, and the only time when it will last 3 times as long. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it was helpful in some way. So yeah, please don't forget to leave a big thumbs up if you like this video or if it helped in any way. And please comment if what you see in this video was true. If it was not true, then let me know. That's just letting me know that I did not do my job right and my facts are wrong. So, about that, and yeah, leave a big like, subscribe, and don't forget to comment. Thanks for watching, guys. Skypocalypse out. Peace.